Hi, my name is Nicole. Today I will be giving a presentation over what I believe is causing the fish to die, but just a forewarning, my device is being very difficult today and is not letting me screen record while I'm on my slideshow presentation, so I just screen recorded that and then added in the audio. Anyways, what I believe is causing the fish to die is an algae bloom called the K. brevis algae. This algae bloom is known to cause fatal symptoms and stuff. It usually occurs around the Florida and Gulf Coast area. It's also known as the Florida red tide because, again, it's more Florida specific. This algae is known to release a toxin called brevetoxin. Below is a picture of quite a few fish that did die due to brevetoxin shutting their systems down. So yeah, brevetoxin, or better yet, the algae, is known to turn the water a rusty red, brown, sometimes a brown, sometimes it'll be more brown than red, sometimes it'll be like an off ugly green. So yeah, it usually occurs from the late summer to the early fall and does go away when it's cold. So think July to maybe early September and goes away November-ish after that. Because again, if you don't have the proper conditions, temperature, food, it won't continue to grow. It's suspected that water runoff from different farming situations can help the algae grow along with fish poop fertilizing it. So on to the brevetoxin. This toxin has been known to kill hundreds of thousands of fish. It occurs almost every year and has been recorded even in the early 1500s in sailors' journals. When this algae breaks apart, because it's a very fragile algae, when it breaks apart, it releases the toxins that can spread through the waves. It's notorious for killing things like the endangered manatee, for one, fish. It poisons clams and mussels. Here's a picture of a whale shark that it has killed. If it can kill something that huge, imagine what it can do to smaller things and what it has done to smaller things. If you're somebody with a respiratory issue like asthma or, God forbid, lung cancer, it can really affect your breathing issues. Even if you don't have it, it can still affect your breathing issues by getting into your airways through your nose or your mouth or even your eyes, causing irritation. It can cause skin rashes, which aren't too bad, not fatal, but again, discomforting. It can cause paralysis in your system and even death. So yeah, it usually stops the animal hearts by attacking their nerve cells. Because brevetoxin is a neurotoxin, it attacks your nerve cells through the sodium channels. This causes it to stop firing off, making it difficult to do things like breathe or swim. It can cause a fish to kind of swim lopsided, if that makes sense. Poor fish. So yeah, it's a very bad illness, and if you eat things like mussels or clams, you can get that poisoning because something that's holding in a lot of that toxin will be passing it on to you, especially with the metabolism, if it depends on that. Here are two pictures of the brevetoxin and its chemical structure. As you can see, it has oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon, so that makes it up. So with the red tide, you can check to see if that phenomenon is active in your area and when it usually is active. They have websites you can check online. If you eat food local to that area, make sure you check out the red tide conditions to assure you're not getting any of that poisoning. But anyways, thank you and have a nice day.